Today, from Bank of
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rudge. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. He might score. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Well, how's that for an early storyline? Some people are asking the ushers where their seat is, and boom, we've got a score on the board, a fumble return on the opening kickoff.
And this is where all the tailgating groups are looking at each other saying, maybe we need to get to the stadium just a little bit earlier next time.
But, man, those bratwursts, they're good, Charles. They're good. Well, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that two-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for two and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Burke. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Play action. Here's Hurts. Throw right side. Caught by Goddard, the tight end. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Here's Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Eagles march right down the field on the opening drive to take a first-quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Sharp. And that'll be incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw. Sharp. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Tommy Tremble, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have retaken the lead. Let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they've got it 2nd down and 12. A gain of 8 there on the play, and now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burke. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Throwing on first down. Sharp. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. Off the play fake. Sharp. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he is out of bounds, but not before he behind the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. He finds his man, complete. That's Leonard. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first and 10, Sharp. Looking middle, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Back to throw again.
And
he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Darius Slay with a pick. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fielded at about the 28. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Sharp. Flush to his right. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Back to throw. Sharp. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Now they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, but instead, here's Swift. He'll get this down to the 38. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Sharp. Again, that's Hurst. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Sharp. Short throw underneath to Hurst, and he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 2nd and 10. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Quick slant to Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to get this to his running back, Swift. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3. The slot man in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down to move it closer. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The kick by Elliott is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I had a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
On 1st down, Sharp. He finds his man, complete. It's Leonard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
He saw the pressure and he got out, but he never got upfield. And the defense, they took full advantage of a rookie mistake there. They were able to add a big loss on the sack.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Looking to throw. Sharp escaping the pressure right. That is taken in by Hurst. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time. As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 4th quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles now down 21-17. A minute 36 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Steps away to his left. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. He's back to throw. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. All three timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 2nd down and 3. Back to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Here's 1st down. Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Here's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now it's the Panthers' turn, trailing by a field goal. 25 seconds remaining. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger. Throwing on 1st down. Sharp. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Sharp. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Philadelphia, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.